morning, welcome to the agriculture lesson, and today we're going to be looking at the soil components. And soil is very important to us because we use it for growing crops, and that's where the grass grows, and this grass is eaten by animals such as cattle. So soil consists of four components, which are soil water, soil air, the mineral particles or the mineral matter, then organic matter. So these are the components of soil, and they are very important. It's very important for us to know what each of these components is used for by the plants that grow on the soil. So we're going to be looking at that. So we'll start by looking at the blue component. That's the soil water there, that's 25%. And the white component there, that's soil air, 25%, and the brown part there on the pie chart is mineral matter, which is 45%. It consists of silt, clay, and sand. Then we have the green part, which is organic matter. So if we look at that, that's a representation of soil, and there are four components there that you can see. So we'll start with the brown component. The brown component represents the soil particles or the mineral matter. And mineral matter is important because that's where all the other components are held. So it holds all the other three components, and it also supplies some minerals such as calcium, potassium, iron, and many other. It also holds the plant, so the plant roots are held by those particles, or they actually get supported by those particles. And we also have some spaces between the soil particles. So those spaces between the soil particles will accommodate water and air. Okay, so let's talk about the soil air. Soil air is very important because it provides oxygen to the soil organisms that live in the soil, such as the earthworms, the beetles, the ants, and many other. And it also provides oxygen for the roots for respiration. So it's very important because of that. Then that blue part represents those blue substances or blue parts that you're seeing there represent water, and water is very important because it is used for dissolving nutrients. It also transports some nutrients up the plant, and it is used for chemical reactions such as photosynthesis by the plant and many other reactions. And it actually controls or cools down the soil temperature. And when water is too much, like what you're seeing there, it will lead to what is called waterlogging. And waterlogging is when the soil is saturated with water and the soil is no longer able to hold more water. And when there is waterlogging like that, there will be less air in the soil or no air at all. And that's when you see some animals getting out of the soil, such as the earthworms. It's because the water would have been waterlogged. So we don't need to have too much water in the soil because it will drive out the air. Okay? Then we have the other part that is called the organic matter. And the organic matter is the brown part that you saw, the green part that you saw in the previous picture. And organic matter is important because it provides the soil with some nutrients such as nitrogen. Okay, and it also provides the soil. It actually helps the soil to have good soil structure. It also improves the soil temperature because it is dark in color, so it makes the soil absorb heat. It also improves water holding capacity of the soil, especially in the sand soil. And it also improves drainage of the soil, right? If the soil is not well drained, if you apply some organic manure, it will improve the soil drainage. It also improves the aeration. especially in clay soils. So that's how important this component is. Until next time, have a good time. Bye bye.